Hello, good people. Hello. How's everybody doing? Is it working? Mic sounds nice. Hello. I don't see this bullshit moving. Okay, it's moving. How y'all doing today? Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday to y'all. Y'all get on up in here. Get on up in here right now. But anyway, come on in, come in. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. Subscribe button for your girl. That part right there. Like, share, hype up the video, like, share, hype, all of that. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. That part right there. But yes, y'all come on in. Y'all know I'm a little tasted mad at y'all. Let me just go ahead and tell y'all welcome on mad. I'm mad at y'all because y'all didn't tell me last night by the time we're gonna change. Girl, I'm up here supposed to be somewhere today just as late as I can be. I ain't the one for being late nowhere, but honey, your girl was late to today. I said, wait, what? The clocks ain't looking like the clocking. The clocks ain't clocking. I said, Lord Jesus, what is really going on? Child, it takes me a whole year to get straightened out from one time change to the next time change. So here I go, gonna be in a tizzy, child. And the older I get, the worse I get. But y'all come on up in here, welcome bush campers and all of that bullshit. To my amazing mods, hello and welcome. Thank y'all so much for always coming through, pulling up and supporting up over here. Whose house? Our house. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate y'all so much. Um, Miss Faces, good evening, beautiful lady. I pray everyone had a blessed day. Same to you, Miss Faith. How are you today? Happy Sunday. My amazing mom, Miss Maria, says, good afternoon, squad. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Get in here, come on in the room and close the door. Grab a snack, a seat, and let's chat it up. She says, house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use creative spelling for curse words. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged, in our opinion. It's for entertainment. She says, help us grow. We almost at 2K. Tap that like button. Yes, tap it up, y'all. We getting there, y'all. We is moving again. We on the go. Subscribe, support, $ G Strickland 8, super chat, super sticker, and share. Join for $2.99. Our goal is 5 super chats, super stickers per live. You can help for as little as 99 cents, and it costs nothing to hit the hype button. As always, we appreciate your support. Thanks and enjoy. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Miss Maria. It helps keep us out there in the algorithm. Thank y'all so much for the ones that can pull up and the ones that want to do and can't do. I appreciate y'all as well. Thank you so much. She says, at Faith, she says, good Sunday afternoon. How's the hardest working sister in the chat today? Hey, Miss Something Like, hey, beautiful. She says, hey, happy Sunday, beautiful people. The Lord is good and worthy to be praised. You better come on through here with that. Let me look where my pizzas at. Well, child, come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes, y'all. Happy Sunday, y'all. Yes, come on in, good people. My other amazing mod, Miss My Thought, she says, good evening, G. Chat and Mods. Happy Sunday, all. Happy Sunday, beautiful. Thank you so much for always pulling up, pulling in, and handling the business when you needs to. You and Miss Maria, I tell you, boy. Thank y'all so much. Miss Maria says, Salt Light, hello, gorgeous, happy Sunday. At my thought, she says, hey, girl, hey, didn't change my clocks either. Miss TJ Queen says, hi, guys. Hey, Miss TJ Queen, happy Sunday to you, beautiful. Thank you for pulling up. I hope you hit that good like, share, and subscribe. But, girl, I was all off white. Clock in the car, clock on the disc, clock. I said, well, what is really going on here, Chip? I said, where did I go, man? I had to put out a text message to the people saying, what is going on? What time you got? I said, oh, my goodness, child. Woo, but Lord, child, we is here, honey. We is here. My thought says, Maria, hey, Sister Ma, happy Sunday. Miss Sunlight says, Jesus is my doctor, and he writes all my my scriptions, honey. Yes, Miss Sunlight, how's you doing today with that toothache, honey? You feeling much better? Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes, y'all. Jesus show is the doctor and all of that, honey. He's everything you need. All of that, honey, all every bit of it, child. But yes, that part right there. But honey, I tell y'all, ooh, what y'all been doing today? My thought says, oh yes, he is. What have y'all been doing today, honey? Trying to get yourself straightened out like me? Sure. I don't even know. Girl, we had a little taste of the 70s today, Miss Maria. I don't know what you got going on down there where you at. But we had a little taste of 70s. Gonna be there for a little taste this week. Miss Salt Light says, yes, orange jelly is my friend. Come on through. And I told you he right down there to the rooter to the tutor. Hey, Miss Lillian. She says, hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful. Happy Sunday to y'all. Happy Sunday. She says, went to church and got a good word. Not the good. Ooh, child. Well, yes, you did. You put it out there like that there, honey. G-U-D-T, good word, honey. Child, I tell you, honey. I tell you. Child, it looked like the YouTuber streets wants to be on a little taste of fire. YouTuber and the Facebooker and all that. Let's get started with shouting out to Melody Cherie. Did y'all see in the black dress? Beautiful for all of her awards and everything that she's got going on. Shout out to you, Mel. We love you so much. Keep pushing, and keep on pushing. Miss Light says, I sent it to you on Instagram. I ain't been over there on the gram, honey. I'm gonna check it out a little taster later, honey. Child, you put down there, hit it to the rooter to the tooter, and you gonna sleep much better, honey. I'm trying to tell y'all. Miss Maria says, Lillian, hey friend, how you been? Um, shout out to Miss Sonia. We're still praying for Miss Sonia and her family. You guys, Miss Dorothy and her family. Um, so keep the prayers up, keep the prayers up, keep the prayers going up for them. Appreciate y'all so much. My thoughts is welcome all to the chat. Grab a seat and hold on. Fun is loading. Child. Mm, 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 mm. Um, I need for you bush watchers, y'all come up over here every day. I encourage you, I invite you to come on in, engage, interact, get in the chat. You pull up every day. I'm sick of y'all good for wasting your gas to pull up over here to talking with G, but then you pull up and you sit in the car. You ain't at the drive-in movie, honey. Pull up, open the door, get out, and come on up in here. I'm the same person every day. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing. Ooh, I need a little taste of water, honey. Water. Don't y'all be rushing me either. Y'all hear the plastic? Ooh, y'all hear the plastic cracking? When you hear the plastic cracking, honey, that's that good water. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Miss Maria says we had communion today, so a little extra work. We at 59 and sun shining. Yes, honey. My thoughts is at Maria and raining, Florida home of the bipolar weather. Not the bipolar. Yes. Miss Salt and Light said, do something or get off the pot. Baby, that's what I'm talking about, Miss Salt and Light. They wasting their gas pulling up over here. I mean, they ain't changing. What y'all peeking for? Peeking? Don't be trying to correct me. I know exactly what I be saying when I say it and how I say it, honey. Don't get that part twisted. Miss TJ Quinn, what you laughing at, honey? That part right there. But child, I'm just gonna get on started with I want to send out some love and prayers for Miss Tina McMiller up over there on the YouTube streets. She is the mother of Romika Blackman that lost her life September the 8th. Child, when I tell y'all those folks over there on Facebook is in they're not human beings. Miss Tina, she had to come out yesterday and tell the people, can y'all please stop posting a picture of my daughter where she was laid out in a pool of blood on September the 8th. Child, these some of the evilest people I have ever seen in my life. They think that it's funny. There's nothing funny about that lady losing her daughter at all. Y'all need to cut that mess out. It ain't no fun. When it turns over there on you, it won't be so funny then. You just never know. Y'all ain't got no sense to keep going that gutter and that low. Where is the respect for the deceased at, honey? Y'all is crazy. And 9 out of the 10, honey, y'all heard just what I said. 9 out of the 10, it's females. The females, honey, child, they're gonna lose their whole life behind a man. I don't understand it. I don't get it. My thought says, and still she rise. Go, Mel, that part right there. Miss TJ says, when you was drinking the water, you said, y'all don't rush me. Honey, child, I need water. I need that water, honey. I'm on a water roll right now, child. That Dr. Pepper's on chill, but I'm on my water roll. I just tear up the water. I tear down, honey. Y'all get y'all a little taste of water, honey. Um, Miss Maria says, or at least roll down the window and holler if you don't want to come on in the room. That part right there, honey. That part. Miss Knight says, Jesus, have mercy, honey. Yes. Uh, Miss Marie, prayers, honey. Miss TJ says she needs to notify Facebook and let them handle it. Child, they ain't got no sense. Just right steady. They don't want them to grief or none of that. I think they've been going so low with this situation that they gutter rats, and they want them to the family to respond and go as low as they do, so they can have something to perhaps take to the court, give to the peoples or whatever. They say, I told y'all they about that rah 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 rah, rah. No, but they're not doing that. But you know, a person can only take so much. So shout out to them. Thank God for the strength that He has given these this family to not even go low and gutter and retaliate with them clowns. Because that's what they is, y'all, a bunch of clowns, honey. When you lose a good loved one, I bet you it won't be funny to you. It won't be so funny then. But yes, we keeping prayers up for Miss Tina. My thought says prayers for my internet sisters and their families. Absolutely, absolutely. That part right there. So I wanted to get that out of the way because I just could not believe she said, you know, she's trying to be nice. And that's what she said. She said, I'm trying to be nice. I get it, Tina, honey. I do get it. Child, it could, I don't know if it could have been me, honey. The Lord is still working on me, honey. Mm, not sure, Miss Maria. Um, I can. Mm, I'm not sure about that. Maybe stream yard be yarding, y'all. Back to the matter at hand. Where's my sweet at? Because I don't know where she at, but she come on up in here. For the first 30 minutes, I'm gonna be straight. I'm gonna be running off at the mouth, popping my top and doing whatever else. In the next 30 minutes, y'all, I might have to say, y'all hold on for a minute. But if I say hold on for a minute, that don't mean the live is over with. The live is over with when I say thank ya. Thank ya. That's when it's over. So don't be bothering me. Now I'm here. Ah, that part right there. And I need some grace today because the net and the time and all that bullshit and got me messed up. So don't be coming up in here. You get another little taste of water. Ooh, ooh, Lord Jesus. Ooh, that water's good. Candy girl, you are my world. Love so sweet. We're not about to be no DJ in here today, child. We're not about to be none of that today, not today. My thoughts is we even welcome what's that? Pinocchio's over here. Yes, hey, Miss Candy says, hey G Maria and Chad. Hey, beautiful, welcome. How you doing today, Miss Candy? How you doing today, honey? Miss Paula says, happy Sunday, everyone. Hey, Miss Paula, happy Sunday to you as well. Happy Sunday. I'm trying to figure out how I can do 2 lives a day, y'all. Ooh, child, know about all that, child. Girl, getting old, huh? And sinuses bother me and all that kind of bullshit going on. I'm doing the best I can. I don't be coming up over here worming and all that. Because y'all know I go MIA in a minute because I need a little break, child. And I need my break. I just going to take a break, honey. Now, YouTube will be YouTubing sometimes just too much. Get back to the matter at hand, honey. Let's just jump on up in here with this Dwight Howard bullshit, child. Did the good folks see his wife? What's her name? Luciana crying on her over here on the ground. Child, she was crying. She was crying and carrying on. The CP to the S and the popos and all them that folk that came up in that piece, child. Girl, what is really going on? Well, the good people tell me that brother right there might be on the keep it on the down low. Allegedly, I ain't said y'all. I ain't said that what the good people saying. Don't put that bullshit on me. That what the people saying, child. I said, wait, what? Child. Then I hear that they saying that their brother is doing some things to the little boys around there that they should not be doing. Let's just talk about that for a minute here. Because when people do something to us, we the people that got that it was done to, we tend to feel embarrassed, we feel ashamed, and we feel all other kinds of emotions and everything else. But I had to learn when you say their name, put them on blast. You got to start saying the name, calling them out. Now, see, from what I can understand, from what I gather, it's been quite a few children that's been probably, some things done went on with them. And, it's too late now. You want to come out here, you want to get calling the names and all that kind of stuff, baby. Get it done. It allegedly runs in that family. Miss Ken don't know where it run at, but it's time for that bullshit to run out. It's too many children being affected and harmed and hurt behind that. See, Ross told the good people because she done came out here yelling and telling them folks, I tried to tell you mofo. Y'all didn't want to listen to me. Mm-mm. And then I heard y'all where it's like they want to put it off on somebody else. Stop putting it off on somebody else and go help that person. Child, what did their wife name is? She said they've been married for 14 months, honey. That girl up there said she's losing her marriage behind some uh uh snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Allegedly, honey, I ain't said, but that's what she had out there on that thing last night, because I seen her with it, child. She was crying real tears, child. And they was not no real tears of joy, honey. Snot slanging and everything was going on. I said, well, my goodness gracious, honey. Well, the girl said she wanted to leave, child. But the good people told her to stay. Said, you get married for what she say? For better, for worse, rich or poor, y'all know the help thing. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. All that bullshit. Well, honey, let me tell you something. She said she's getting caught up in his bullshit. I'm not going down for you. I'm not gonna go down for you, buddy. Child. Mm-mm. You ain't got to stay in no marriage if your life is in danger and all that bullshit. You should have had to learn how to listen. But no, y'all don't want to listen. You want to put it off on the next female. Always sitting around covering up something for these men, child. And they don't care nothing about you, huh? They don't care about you. Miss Maria says, oh child, why would anybody leave their child with the Dwight Howard? Royce told everybody, but nobody wanted to listen. They don't want to listen. Well, honey, that wife, she was crying so hard, honey, her heart was broken, honey. Heart just broken. Y'all just over there on the ground, y'all, if y'all didn't see her. Luciana. Child, she just crying, honey. She said she had enough, but I don't think she's gonna go nowhere with you. She gonna stay right there because them people in his family is telling her to stay. Baby, you gonna mess around and lose your whole life. Amy Luciana, thank you, Miss Maria. You gonna mess around and sit there and lose your whole life behind some people, baby. You got to learn how to do what's best for you. Speak their name, speak them demons' name, put them out there, baby. Put them out there on blast. You keep keeping these secrets, it ain't gonna make it no better because you know what they gonna say? Even the person that they did harm to or whatever, oh, they helping me cover it up. I'm gonna try it again. And what I tell y'all? Oh, they gonna help me cover it up. I'm gonna try it again. No, 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 no. Call their name. Call their name. Put them out there. Well, honey, she want people to know that the CPS and came in and grabbed children and grabbing the children, child. I said, oh my Jesus, honey. Well, that's what needed to happen. Mm-hmm. Miss Candy says Ross has said it for years. He tried to ruin her. Child, keep it on the down low. What's wrong with these men being out here on the down lows? Stop marrying these women. Y'all women, y'all so desperate to be with somebody, child. You play Russian roulette with your own life. Is it worth it, honey? It ain't you never had a little peace. You ain't never had a little peace in your life. Child, it ain't that serious. It is really not that serious, honey. Child, mm-mm. Miss TJ's Queen says people tried to warn her and she was calling them jealous of their relationship. She knew how he moved out here, foul disrespectful, putting paws on women. Sorry, let me slow down. Let me slow down because I'm about to take it away, Miss TJ. I'm about to take it all the way. Honey. Miss Maria says she left but came back. Now look at her, shaking my head, snot slinging and everything, honey. Child, snot is slang. Well, I guess when he was trying to get that boy to lie on her, but she said, I got the recording. Not the recording, but I got the recording. Hey, Miss Sonia, beautiful. Hello, how are you today? Happy Sunday to you. Well, she said, I got the recordings, son. I said, well, baby, I'm glad you got some recordings or something, hun. Child, I said, I cannot. My thought says that Maria, the side chicks, the next chick never believed these men are monsters until it happened to them. Yep, yep. Miss Maria says, in my thoughts exactly. Them folk telling her state ain't gonna suffer the consequences. She is. Come on through, Miss Maria. Come on through here. I'm telling y'all, it seems like, so many people are losing their lives behind the DL men's and all that kind of stuff. Shoot, I can spot them out. But I can tell you a good way you can really spot them out. Get your little good friend of yours, a little buddy that don't mind put the business out there, honey. If you can't point them out, he sure will, honey. Mm. Think they won't? Oh, they will point them out for you. Um, Miss Maria said, Sonya, hey friend, how are you? My thought says Amy seemed to be pushing something back in her nose too. Oop. My thoughts, I ain't messing with you today. I ain't about to do it, hun. Mm-mm. Miss Jennifer says she need to leave her is crazy. Charlie, look, that miss when you deal with them, they're not like that right there, honey. They gonna run you crazy. That's what they intend on doing. Running you crazy, honey. Gonna run everybody crazy. Not me, honey. Mm-mm. When y'all hear the place, I'm drinking some water. Ooh, honey, that water is good to me, honey. I gotta get another. My thought says that Maria, I bet the ones stay are getting a little something in their pockets from her. Child, I ain't about to risk my life, honey. Mm-mm. I ain't about to do that, honey. Well, honey, that lady, her heart was broken, child. She said, when you do it like this, hey, hey, take it, no more. Oh, her heart broken. She serious. I hope she's serious enough to walk away, honey. She said he's getting away with this bullshit because why come? He got the money. He got the money. Yeah. Y'all gonna lose your whole life behind a dollar. They'll take them 5 pennies over there, baby, and be happy. Thank the Lord. Long you got a little taste of food and a roof over your head and be grateful, honey. Lord, when y'all folk learn that this stuff, don't go in that casket, honey. Because I've seen a plenty of people in the casket. I ain't seen none of this here stuff these folk out here be losing their whole mind for. I said, okay then. My thoughts is men like him trade women in like cars. She is just a beard anyway, in my opinion. Get that good energy and it's over then. Discard. Miss Sonya says, I'm doing good, everyone. Thank God. Thank God we praying. Miss Sonya, we is praying, honey. Yes, y'all. Um, yeah, we praying. Child, but yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with the white boy, honey, but let me tell y'all something. If he or his brother or anybody else would put their hands on my son, mama, they been some holy, you know what to pay. Just ruining these kids' lives, using churches and hiding behind God and all kinds of how many Pastor Mike nuts we gonna have out here in this world? Child, how many? Why are you hurting these kids like that? Why come? Why are you hurting the kids? That does not even make no sense at all to me. But A lot of people is into that. A lot of people doing that, and a lot of people help cover it up. Um, and a lot of these women are doing that kind of stuff just for the sake to have a man in their life. That's sad. My kids can become before any of them. Just plain out terrible. Yes, Miss Salt Mike, prayers. We gotta pray, child. We gotta keep on praying. Protect the children, y'all. Learn how to love on your kids. Love yourself. It's not about having a man. My goodness. Y'all be losing your mind. Miss Faith says, why he go in the daughter room and close the door? That been last time he closed that door. He would not have closed it no more. He would not have never ever. Nah, he not about to close that door no more. Mm-mm. Child, just messing with everybody. Probably just messing over, and that power, money, power, control. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm not just gonna tolerate it because he got me up in this great big mansion, this big old house. That's where he got me at. Hmm. But it's a terrible thing, child. It's a terrible thing. Let's pray for the children. I'm praying for the children. Whatever happens to him, them, they, and all them that adults, child, they get what they get because they all knew better. My thoughts is, hey sis, hope you had as good a day as possible. Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Well, y'all know, to the good people, we're gonna move on, child. Moving on down this here highway, child. Miss Maria says, I don't need that kind of love in my life, and neither do I, honey, because I love myself and so plenty. When I tell y'all I be tripping myself out, honey, I have the best laugh sometimes. Honey, I just be I entertain myself, trust and believe, child. But moving on, cheering. Well, honey, I heard out here on the YouTube the streets, child. The good people be talking about that show that I don't look at, but I be listening, y'all. I be in the corner listening. Well, and sometimes people play a little taste of a clip, and I listen to the clip too. Child Maurice keep telling that side chick Kimmy that he don't want her, and she is begging for him. She's begging, child. I think she worse than Tuna Cat. Ain't got nobody sense, son. She ain't got nobody sense. She sit there and love you. I'm so in love with you. He ain't in love with you, girl. I said, wait, what? She told Lemonhead that she was in love with him. Child, first of all, he act like Clarissa, aka Clarence. Childlike mind. I ain't got time for that. Mm-mm. I ain't about to do that. I ain't about to do it. Somebody else can do it. I ain't about to do it. Mm-mm. Miss Kennedy says, women protect your kids at all costs. Don't leave them alone with uncles, boyfriends, or grandpas. Mm-mm. Grandpa included 200, child. Miss Faye says, if he raised his hand at me of my child, I guess he would rest with the angel. Miss Faith, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you and Miss Denise, honey. I have to keep all my eyes on you two. And Lord have mercy, Jesus. But yeah, child, that they came up there begging that Maurice child to buy some. I'm so in the child. He ain't loving you. He right steady telling her to go find her somebody else to be happy with, and all that bullshit, honey. Even when y'all say that's a hot mess, embarrassing up there on the TV. Child Maurice don't make no promises. And do y'all remember when she supposed to be allegedly was going through her situation with the C? Child, I still don't believe that was true. How come she was upset with the good people that came out when he said on Carlos King show for her to roll over and take it? She was going in on people. She said that the good people goes too far. They do this and walk and water yada 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 and all that bullshit. Well, honey, they didn't tell y'all people they put that tip back out there too. Again, because she would have wanted to brought that to my like when you be going to talk to Carlos and certain things you should say, there's certain things you should know not to say and all that kind of stuff. What you want to bring that up for? You mad at all the good people on the YouTube streets that were trying to stand up for your done ass. You was pissed off. Now you want to be pissed on. Girl, I'm so confused with her. I'm so confused. Um, my thoughts is those children mothers need to go get them now. She has no children with him. She is a proactive stepmom. a proactive stepmom that's gonna be proactive on the bar in probably on lockdown with him. Somebody's gonna eventually get caught. Yeah. But yeah, child, that's what that bird. She's a bird too, honey. Then you got Tuna Cat over there, child. Did a little live interview with somebody, honey. I heard a little taste of that too. Honey, he talking about Destiny and Tuna Cat's fallout or whatever. Tisha, I don't know who told her that she's pop locking and popping. Look, hey, child, she thinks she the it. She like she in kindergarten or some damn word. I said it. She, if you mad at me, she like them. Y'all know them damn followers that be out here. They ain't got no sense to lead nobody nowhere. She's mad at somebody, but you supposed to be mad at her too. Well, what did that person do to you? Why are you upset with that person? That's how you identify a follower. All them followers. Well, they told me not to talk to them. Y'all them. Um, Miss Marie says, how Lemonhead gonna run her pocket, ruin her credit, drive a wedge between her and her son, destroyed her phone, a pH balance. Excuse me. Then gonna try to get somebody else to do it. It says Sadiqa baby at the bunch. Hey girl, hey. Um, my thought says they better learn how to keep the mansions if that's what they want and get rid of these sorry pigs. That part. Well, back to you, Miss Maria. Even though he's sitting up there, he's just as serious as he can be, telling her how, go be happy with somebody else. She wants to use his son Monster um to keep him with her. Talking about Monster getting ready to go off to school, go off to college. And Maurice says, well, then that's when we're gonna be able to see if we really like each other or not. Child, I said I could not. Who was that I was listening to that played them clips? God, I'm gonna call her name in a minute. But yes. Yeah, I'm still here. I say sometimes I'm gonna I have to walk away because I'm multitasking again. I won't be multitasking tomorrow, but I am multitasking and I am here. Um Miss Steve says, hello, talking with G and chat. Hey, beautiful. My thought says that's what who Sahara Desert Tail get. Lemonhead is ready to roll on. Yes, he is. And I gotta tell y'all about Carlos too, what he had to say about that. Maria says, Sexy Diva, hey baby, sister Ma, what's popping in the desert today? Miss Sexy Diva says, hello at Maria, my sister Ma. My thoughts says Sexy Diva, hey lady. Y'all. They Carlos did that interview with I forgot that daggone guy name. But anyway, He was asking him about Kimmy and Maurice. Y'all, don't y'all fall out the chair. Don't y'all fall out the chair. Carlos gonna say to the guy that Kimmy and Maurice got a big age gap. Y'all heard what I said? Y'all heard what I said? I said no, they ain't trying to use the age gap. They had the age gap before they got married. So where that coming from? Hold on. Thank you, Miss Maria. She should have spit in his face. Don't spit in the face. Miss Lang says, I thought Monster was about to graduate from college. It's been so long. Girl, she's still using him, trying to hold on. But with that lemonade, honey. My thought says all them ex best friends are going in on fishtail and her dear sweet and sour mother. Clap back loaded in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Will the beast on the loose? Not on the loose, honey. Miss Maria says, well, duh, we been on that. Yep, she trying to use any mean necessary to hang on in there with him. Talking about they going to counseling, but for Carlos to say the age gap, girl, I was done. Then he wanted to talk about them going to counseling or something of that sort. Counseling ain't helping because Lemonhead mind is made up, honey. He don't want you, honey. You's played out. Oh, and also Carlos said that y'all remember how she was dropping it low, spreading the wide when they first got together. Well, Carlos said to the good people that a legend, she ain't doing that like that there no more, honey. So he said, Lemonhead is feeling like she reneged on a deal. And then he said that she told Lemonhead he got soft hands now, so she feel like Lemonhead has reneged on a deal. Child, it's just a whole pickle, honey, but that's what she get, honey. Don't feel no ways tired about you. So I'm about to go in because she was up there talking about mail and all that stuff. See, look at the Lord. Look at the Lord. It ain't funny now, is it? Trouble at they house. Miss Sensitive says Butterball has baked ass can't stand side hen. He don't want you. He don't want you no more. He don't want her. Mm-mm. Nope. Mm-mm. My thought says man down, not the man down, hun. Miss Maria says, let's see how old dry puss side hen handles her marriage and clouding in front of everybody. Exploding, I guess, in front of everybody. Child, a hot mess. That's what she get. That's what she get. That is what she get. Child, I cannot, honey. I cannot. But y'all, I don't know what's really going on with D Nasty. D Nasty, she's she ain't loud and rah rah like she was when I'm gonna say when Mel was up there. She ain't like that. I don't get that part. She want to be kind of like quiet on the set, but Tuna Cat them. Well, honey, Tuna Cat is like a little girl in the kid. I'm not even a high middle school child, whining and carrying on. Girl, ain't nobody got to pick your side. You know what, y'all? Child, yes, honey. That's what's going on. My thought says he's a good man and he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia. Not the midnight train, honey. Child. Ooh, but y'all, let me tell y'all this right here too. Mm, 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 mm. Um, and her dumb ass probably bought the ticket. Not the ticket, Miss Maria. Miss Davis says Tuna Cat started the BS between her and Nell, not trying to blame Dusty for not picking a side. That backseat hoe is slow. Well, honey, let me just let the good people know why she really pissed off at Nell. Honey, did y'all know she's mad at Nell? Because Nell Fletcher, I know what I see. Don't come up in here trying to correct me, honey. Nell Fletcher asked her the question. I know, not the question, but the question about how she felt about the Martell and the Bird interview with what they did with the side piece, honey. That I come to the cat mad at the Nell Fletcher, huh? That's what the people told me. She is pissed off with that. Well, see, Tuna Cat, if you shut your effing mouth and stop asking people about their marriage and had they ever experienced any infidelities, in the words of your husband, Marceau, you wouldn't be in the pickle you in. But that's how come she pissed off at Nail, huh? Well, you always asking about other people's business, but you don't want nobody to say nothing about yours. Child, I cannot. Miss Sensitive said D Nasty get what she deserves it for the way she did Mayor. That part right there. Y'all come on up in here, hit that like, share, subscribe, but hit that damn like button. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Hype up that video. As far as the hype thing, it'll let you do 3 hypes per week, whichever channel you are on or whatever. You can do 3 hypes per week. So if y'all see that hype button, hit that hype button. Miss Sexy Diva, I got the opportunity to hit the like button, the hype button for me the other day. So shout out to her. Thank you, girl. She caught that hype, y'all. She caught that hype. My thought says, Tuna Cat and her Pharrell Cat mom gonna get a reality check payday coming. Child. Honey, Miss Maria says, well, Destitute thought it was funny when she was threatening to tell whatever she thought she knew about Mel. Ain't so funny now either. Honey, that's another thing, honey. Spill the tea, spill the tea. We're cheering. Did y'all know that Tuna Cat is threatening to tell D Nasty's business when it comes to her and LeBaron? Child, I tell you, the streets is on fire. She's threatening to tell it, honey. Child, when she threatened to tell it, I know, Destiny, you better burn that whole mofo down. Well, the good people had told me way back when that it was supposed to be D Nasty that was gonna be putting that Marceau's business, honey. Child, don't get me started. Don't get me to lie. 'Cause I don't know which way it's gonna go, child. But if I hear y'all know we gotta talk about it. It ain't funny no more, y'all. It ain't funny no more. Well, honey, that's why come that girl is mad at Neil Fletcher. Cause Neil Fletcher asked a question. She feels as though she the only person in the world that can come through and ask a question, child. I said, if that monkey don't go somewhere and sat down somewhere. Miss Science says, I believe it. She told Mel's business. Ooh, yes, honey. Miss Faith says, tell it so Destiny will tell on Tuna Cat. Tuna, tuna. Ah, honey, honey. My thought says, if my family was messed up like dustpans, I would not let them be used for ratings. Her mom's story should not be told like this. She is not a cast member. Child, D Nestor went down there to the bingo hall down there where the daddy was, and the godmother, honey, was telling him about the mother. Well, she said she found the other siblings. Well, the daddy said, D Nestor said eight. The daddy said, D Nestor said seven, and I think the pappy said, "Hey, child, I don't know how many children her mama had, but D Nasty said she lost the older brother, honey, and all that kind of stuff. But D Nasty let the daddy know, do you want to come with me? He said, no, baby, not this time, honey. Mm-mm. Baby ain't trying to. I ain't. He's don't want to remember her like that right there, honey. Well, D Nasty told him, said, when she find out, she did go to the rehab place. But D Nasty got to tell the mother that the other children, the siblings, don't want to see her, honey. I said, Lord Jesus Christ, honey. Jesus Christ. D Nasty said her mother feel like she's privileged just because she's a mother. I said, well, okay then. And that's what I said. I said, well, okay then. Miss Maria said she pissed off. Sorry, not sorry. She done tried to claim everybody else has infidelities, but don't want nobody coming for her man. That part right there. Miss Maria says Tuna Cat better watch out. LB ain't come to play. He ain't come to play with you, girl. Let her keep running that mouth. Well, Marcel already done told her they the worst one to be trying to tell somebody else's business. She better take heed to her, honey. But Marcel already know what's gonna come back out of that. Alonda, Alonda, where you at? You still down there in Atlanta? Allegedly. Child, come on in the room. That's what I need for Alana to do. I need for her to come on up over in the room, honey. Baby, which girl, she probably still holding some of that little taste of money, child. She living a good life. She said, I ain't got time for that bullshit. She ain't gonna do like that bird, honey. Alana said, let me hold the bag. You go over there and pretend all you want to, honey, because I know where the love resides. What? What? Child. When the good people get to talking about Tuna Cat across these here Instagram ticker to the talker and YouTube and all that other bullshit, she gonna wish she'd have kept her mouth closed. Well, honey, let me just go ahead and tell y'all good people. She thinking she is pop locking over there this season, honey. Well, Carlos always threatening about getting rid of her because she ain't bringing nothing. All that damn yelling and screaming and you need to pick a side, stay in the middle, pick a side. She think that's gonna get her somewhere. Girl, you looking like a whole fool out here. Girl, go somewhere and sit down. Carlos, can you get off the TV screen? Can you get off? Honey, I cannot. My thoughts is Marto been spreading it wide and laying it low, in my opinion. Child, you see how I got quiet on the set when they got to talking about he was down there on his knees? Hands on your knees, honey. We ain't figured out that part not yet, honey. Child, when something pop out about him, they get quiet on the set, honey. Quiet on set. Miss Sensitive says, don't nobody care about Dust and her crackhead mammy and them crack baby siblings. It's another shows for that not excellence. Ooh, ah, she ain't got too much to talk about, honey, because honey, that Martell, honey, the fun is it ain't fun no more, honey. She don't want to drop it low and spread it wide, allegedly, honey. Well, moving on, children. Let me go over here and tell y'all about that Martell. He looked like a fool child. He sound like a fool. He just ignorant, just plain out ignorant. Well, you know him and that Chris Fletcher and dark skin Ken. Y'all know they had a little taste of sit down. Y'all, why come Martell Holt gonna say he starting a new relationship? I said, wait, what? New relationship with who? That fool told Chris Fletcher then he started a new relationship with got the cheerings and all that kind of bullshit. What cheerings? But we talking about bird cheerings. What cheerings, boy? I wait. Um Miss Sensitive says, you know Martha stay on his hands and the knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Yes. Hey, hey, hey. I thought says Tuna not gonna bust a grape like they used to say in the day. Tuna talking can't walk the walk. Scary act. Mm. You know what? My thoughts come on through here, honey. Because let me just go on here and tell y'all good people something. Every time she call herself popping off at somebody, she got to have Kim, side hand Kimmy over there with her, like she gonna do something. She but not about to bust a grape either. Cause what the nail flesher tell her, you ain't gonna dunk my ass nowhere. You not about to dunk my ass nowhere. Let's get that straight. I say you better come on through there, but I still don't like you that much, Neil. Show don't, honey. Show don't. That's what you get, though. That's what you get. Hey, Miss Charnel, she says, hey, hey, Miss Carla. Miss Maria says, pick a side. Sound just like hotel. That's what Tuna Cat told that Dean asked her to do. Miss Carla says, well, when the people said Marceau was on his knees, Tuna Cat stopped doing Tisha Tuesday for 5 weeks, honey. But she knows the good people down there, just like myself, a little taste of nosy. We're going to be down there asking that question. And we know she won't go answer it. Child, she got quiet on the set, honey. That's all she do is take off and run. When it get hot in the sea, she runs away. Miss Science says probably with a 21-year-old, Martell is just nasty. You know I got to put a little taste of emphasis on that nasty, honey. Child, yes, honey. He told Ken to go ahead and get him a 20-year-old. And Chris Fletcher said for what? So you can control them. Well, you know, Mel was a little few years younger than him, honey. He thought he had her for a minute, but she said, she had to hit the brakes. Hold up. I know. Wait a minute. What you think you about to do? No, we're not about to go out like that. I'm gonna fight my way out of this mofo here. Fight, Mel. Fight, Mel. We was rooting and we was fighting too. Fight, Mel. Fight. Come on, Mel. You got the strength. Come on, Mel. Mel come up out of that mofo, honey. She said, I can do bad all by my mutton self. I ain't mad at you, girl. Child, thank God, but she's still fighting, child. She got that strength, she got that power. He don't know how to come at her now. He don't know if he's gonna get a left hook or a right hook. He's on the fence. He's a little taste of scared right about now. Because it done been about 6 years now. Child, you got the he ain't ready for the new male. No, 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 honey. She will tap that ass. I really believe the new male I come through and child, we don't condone violence, honey. We don't condone none of that violence. But I'm just trying to tell y'all. My thought says Tuna Cat knows when she show in. Tuna Cat knows when she show ends, Martha gone. He gone hook up the U-Haul and roll out. Not the roll out, child. Um, Miss Carter says, "Hey y'all, I heard Tuna Cat name and chimed in." Mel, Miss Maria says, Mel said, "Hold up, wait a minute." Miss Maria says, "No, don't even know Melody Rogers. Nah, Roger that." Miss Maria says, "Carla, hey neighbor, how you be? How you be, girl? Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey girl, hey." What? Child. They's got a mess going on, honey, but I was just waiting, child, because, I'm waiting to see what Tuna Cat gonna put out here by Dick Nasty, honey, see the good people tell me. That what the good people say, they don't even talk today, honey. So, child, I don't know, child. We just waiting on the sideline to see what the girl had to say, child, all I know. Well, honey, she don't do nothing, like I said, not unless she got Kimmy around, child, and that's about it, child. Like, Kimmy, go sit down somewhere. Go on over there somewhere and sit down, baby. Sit down somewhere. That part right there. And uh y'all make this make sense for me. Okay, so I seen this little clip where they was on Taco Tuesday, and Tisha said pick a side, cause it seemed like told Destiny, it seemed like you took Nell's side. You're gonna need to stay in the middle, pick a side. Can y'all please tell me, for the records, what where out of the blue did Kimmy come to my? I keep telling y'all, Tisha for the streets, Tisha for the street. What that got to do with damn street? I'm just saying, well, pick a side. That make it make sense. For the streets for what? She was for the streets when she had wildebeest riding that ass of yours. That's how come the wildebeest called you a snake. She said it first, child. We said you just a follower too, Kimmy. You just a follower. That time when Tuna told you she don't care, she right, wrong, or indifferent. She said you better ride with her. You been riding with Tuna Cat ever since, son. You ain't got no brain of your own. You look like a fool up there on the TV. You're begging Maurice to keep you, and you're begging to stay around Tuna Cat. Well, honey, the good people tell me that even when they ain't on the show, they don't get along. But you get on the show and pretend like you get along. Make that make sense. I can't put it on and take it off like that right there, honey. I'm not about to do it. I don't like you. I don't like it. Get back on over here to Martell Holt. Well, that way he was telling that there Ken, honey, to get him a young girl. But Ken let the good folk, them that clowns, well, the men know that he done moved out from that there mama's, honey. He said he done went and got his own place. Well, Martell Holt to my Ken single man, he got his own place. I don't blame him. I don't blame him. To my Ken need to stay away from married women. What? And women with children. That's what Martell Holt said, y'all. Y'all heard it. Martell Hope said that. Miss Carla said, "Hey Maria, Miss Carla, Carla says, hey Maria, my thoughts and Sonya. Miss Sadiva's in here too, Miss Carla. All the girls is on the yard. Child. Well, honey, that's what Martell Hope said. Child, they're talking about he in some business and all that kind of bullshit. Well, child, they putting it out there full blast about Mr. Fletcher's license. Well, honey, I heard that the good people tell me he's done got his license reinstated back in and all that kind of stuff. But Martell Hope asked him, was Nell mad about him losing his license? And he said, yeah. Martell said, how you gonna take care of your family? Well, Chris Fletcher had to let Martell Hope know I got other businesses, honey. Well, yes, the bulk of the money came from the realtor property and all that kind of stuff, but he got other stuff going on. Child, I said, it's a mess, child. Martell Hope, can you say that? Yeah, they're talking about some big. Martell, what you doing? Martell, what are you doing? You got your license. I'll wait. I ain't heard another person say nothing about you got one. Thank you, Miss Maria. My thought says, I wonder how many times my boy has text, I would be a good boy. Let me come back home. Boy, boy, we were looking for. God, my thoughts is calling. She says, hey, lady, child, ain't nobody about to let him come back home. Well, that's what she used to say. He was begging to come back for her to take him back, honey. Don't nobody want your musty, crusty DL, sorry, stinking, stinker, dang, all of that. Miss Carla says, hey, Jennifer, Sexy Diva, Charnel, and Candy, girl. You're my world. Your love so sweet. Yes, honey. That part right there, child. Well, honey, them folks up there on that thing is a mess. Well, let me tell y'all, honey, Martho, they didn't have Martho up there nothing last night. He might have been down in Atlanta, honey. Everybody wants to go down there to Atlanta. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night. Is that what's going on down in Atlanta? Child, I don't know, honey. I don't understand, honey. Child, I cannot. Miss Maria says Muscles got his own place because that judge was on his ass. Well, you remember Miss Maria whenever Marquez came back and he wrote that letter back to the judge and you did some recanting and all that bullshit. So I don't think that had nothing to do with it. For the legend, he's supposed to have his own apartment. But let me tell y'all this right here, 200. Y'all been out there on the streets for a little bit today, last night, honey. But let me go ahead and tell y'all this here. Want to see why that Carlos King was in that interview. But honey, y'all know Marquez got him a nice girl now, a nice girl. They're doing pretty good in the 200. Well, honey, the interviewer asked Carlos King, would Marquez get the opportunity to come back up there on the show since he's with said girl now? Well, Carlos King tried to kind of sort of hesitated and all that bullshit. And he said anybody can kind of like recircle or whatever. But in all reality, the way he was talking, he didn't want Marquez to come back up there on that show for whatever the reason was. And he was talking about how Ken, Trish, and Marquez, how they brought so much to the show whenever they came, and he had never seen nothing like that damn entanglement and all that bullshit that nobody didn't care about. Lord, make it make sense. I cannot with Carlos. Carlos be all over the place, child. Miss Carla says, I think the clip of Hotel, and he looks 60 years old. Girl, he looked like a hot mess, honey. A hot tuna. Now, Miss Maria says, how Muscles got his CDLs back. Girl, they ain't said nothing about that, Miss Maria. That quiet don't sit with that. My thought says that Maria, I think Iron Jaw is still in love with her ex-husband. Well, of course she is, my thoughts, honey. He done moved on. She didn't think he would ever move on. Well, she treated him like a darn dog on that show. Marquez, don't you look back. You better do like Mel. Honey, you better run. You better run, honey. Miss Sexy Diva says Martha ain't coming on that show since Melody left. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Martha is pissed off about that. He said, "Give me Slim's recording. I don't want to be on that bullshit." Miss Maria says, "My thoughts." He said, "Love don't live here anymore." Yes. My thought says, "Dry tail don't know for the streets. Dry tail don't know for the streets means she a 304, or was she being slick and calling her that? Tuna too dumb to understand. Not the That was shade. That was shade, honey. Lord, I got to get some water, child. I done drink that bottle of water, child. Got to keep that thirst away, honey. Oh, Lord. La, 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 la. Who that? Child, I don't even know, honey. They be throwing shade, child. Oh, Lord. And what about take me out here? My thought says his ass asking about license, he just got healed. Ooh, child. Sookie now. Well, Chris Fletcher was talking about how Neil Fletcher was crying and carrying on, child, because she got so much going on. Neil Fletcher let him know I need that chair back up in his house. And Neil Fletcher also let him know if you would have came to your wife and discussed this and stuff like you're supposed to, you wouldn't be in this damn pickle you in now. Everything keep falling back on me. I don't blame Neil Fletcher though. I'd be pop locking and snapping on all of them, child. Every time I turn around, there's something going on with y'all. Just something. I can't catch a break. Miss Sexy Diva said for the streets. So it's true she was in that back seat like Funky Pete said. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Oh, y'all, I got to tell y'all this too. Tuna Cat told D Nasty that when she was talking about her, she seemed like she was on Nell's side. She said the same thing when it came to Martell, and I guess about the interview. She said D Nasty let her know, well, I've known Martell longer than I've known y'all. I was introduced by Martell to y'all and all of that. So she was saying, so you know Nell longer than you know me. So does that mean the same thing? Child, that girl is so needy. She's always been needy, child. She thinks she is doing something on this show this year other than making a fool out of herself. I know Martha somewhere laughing at her. He said, Lord, why did I get married? Child, Martha said, why did I get married? into this. Lord have mercy. Honey, to the people up in here, Martha and Lemonhead can't get rid of these here child. They said to the men, you go on out there and do whatever you want to do, honey. I was gonna be right here when you get back. I was gonna be right here laying in the bed, honey. Might have been crying, but I'm gonna be right here, honey. Child, I wish I would be saying to somebody I'm in love with you and you're just trying to get rid of my ass. Make that make sense. The dumbness. Lord, give me some common sense and street sense, good sense anyway, any day. Please and thank you. That girl ain't got no she ain't got no common sense. She ain't got none. All the common sense is gone. Make it make some sense. Child, I cannot, child. Let's see what else I see. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, Martell Holt is a hot mess, child. Ugly. Child, y'all know how you throw them that shades on and thought he was fine. Child, the shades ain't about to help him now. He got the bags and y'all remember the bags up under that eyes and stuff? Child, it's worse now, child. Ooh. He told King, you better get a controller woman. Cause the women trying to control the men. That's what Martell Holt said. Martell Holt said, y'all be coming to me. Y'all just hang in there. Martell Holt said that when he get married, he ain't gonna trust his woman child. Martell Holt said he gonna have to go with her everywhere she go. I said, wait, what? That's what he said, child. I ain't said that. First of all, I wouldn't want your ugly ass following in behind me. Let me tell y'all something. Child, I was dating this man. Well, I wasn't dating him. Let me correct myself. Let me get myself straight. But anyway, I was talking. I said holding conversation. Won't no dating, nothing like that. But child, this man, he wanted to take me to the mall one day. I said, okay. So I'm going to the mall with child. This man came over there to the house. Child, his kneecaps were looking like Mr. Brown. I said, well, honey, where you going with them the kneecaps, honey? Child, they were wide. I said, Lord, you can't be falling in behind me looking like that there, honey. But if you don't want to put no lotion on, honey, I got a trick for that right there too, honey. Ooh, y'all hold on. Let your girl tell you what she did. Well, my lotion he didn't want to use, so I said, oh, okay. We go on to the mall, honey. Child, when you catch one of them like that right there, but they want to spend a couple of dollars on you, honey, you jump out that vehicle, you look around, child, ain't nobody looking at. Girl, I always walk 5 steps ahead of him, honey. That's what I did, honey. Child, I went through that mall, honey. I was always ahead of him. Nobody couldn't pinpoint me, Mr. Brown, child. Child, they not about to put Mr. Brown on you, girl. Child, he ain't with me. Child, I went through that there, them stores in that mall, picked up what I wanted to pick up, honey. Let me tell you, child, I placed it up there on the counter. I tell the lady, I go up there telling me something on the counter, honey. Go on up there, child. Still, people ain't about to pinpoint on here with me. Child, I ain't with Mr. Brown, honey. Well, honey, the girl got her bags, and I got what I wanted. Everybody was happy, honey. Got ready to get up out in that mall, child. I was still 5 steps in front of Mr. Brown. Do not identify me with him. Let's go. Ooh, child, he was trying to say, why you walking so fast? I just walk fast, honey. I be speed walking sometimes. Ain't nothing to do with you, honey. Get me back to my destination. Oh, child. Oh, child. I tell you, I had my girlfriend falling out. She said, no, you did. I said, yes, I did, honey. Mr. Brown didn't want to put no lotion on them kneecaps, honey. Won't walk around in no mall with me. No, hot mess. No. We're not about to do that. Miss Marissa, who want to be friends with Tuna? She has zero clout, zero connection, zero fans, and zero dollars. Well, okay then. Miss Marissa, he gonna want to go everywhere with her until he read the cheat, not the vet. Ooh, my thoughts is now better check for insurance policies with her name on them. They put too much pressure on her. Child, now cheering their Fletcher to move the daddy in with a honey, and she needs somebody to come in and help with the daddy. She needs somebody to help with the daycare and something like that. She said she told Fletcher she needs. I can't remember all that kind of stuff, child. It was a lot for my brain, child. Y'all don't get those. Not Mr. Brown, honey. He was looking like Mr. Brown. Them there out. They had the kneecap just ashy. They could be legs ashy, knees ashy. I said, but you got some money in your pocket. I said, oh, yeah. Girl, I need some new things, honey. I ain't mad at myself, child. You got to do, child. That's what y'all do, child. Miss my thought says Tuna Cat and her mama been eating real good. They look a bit wrong. Child, it probably disgrace my thoughts because I told y'all that the Tuna Cat mother said she been stressed out for 2 months, huh? Child, I said I cannot, child. Honey, I cannot. Child, I don't know what Tuna Cat gonna do, child. Y'all know she got that BBL thing, and y'all have to do the upkeeps on that thing, child. I don't know what they gonna do about that mess, honey. But child, it's a mess out there in the streets, child. But I had to catch them clips, y'all, because anytime I get the opportunity to bring it up over here and talk about them and how the men's making them look like a whole fool. The way they laughed and thought it was funny about me. That's what I got to do, child. I got to talk about it, honey. Like, share, and share, like, hype the video, people. Like, share, and hype the video. That's what y'all can do, child. Get it out there, child. That part right there, child. I said, well, make it make sense. Ain't neither one of them, that girls got nobody sense, honey. They just ain't got nobody sense, child. I ain't never seen the beat in my life, child. Mm-mm. I wish that mofo would have me on the TV talking to me like that there, and she over there begging. You know what? Y'all know good dang don't y'all know good damn well. Let me just say it like it's supposed to be said. She had to go into what mode, y'all? What mode? I'ma wait. What mode? Nah, I can't wait. You know I love that. You know I love boy, you know I'm in love with you. She always got to talk like a damn baby. 60 years old and still talking like a damn baby. Child, they too many children in that house with Maurice and Kim. Ain't nobody an adult. Mm-mm. I said, well, okay then, honey. I said, okay, child. Let me see if there's anything else, child. Let me see what else I had. Child, I can't even remember what I had on the thumbnail. What I had on the thumbnail. Miss Maria says, well, destitute is unemployed, so is dry puss, side hen. Nell could hide them. The devil is a lie, hon. Nell ain't about to do that, there, hon. Nell not about to do that. No. Mm-mm. Child, let me tell y'all something else too. Them now, Carlos them is fun. Carlos is picking at Tuna Cat and Marcel on the sly. Child, Tuna had Trish to come over. Y'all know they don't never film nothing but that little part, that little room right there, the part that they scraped up the money and got kind of remodeled or whatever. They said they still didn't finish. Y'all know with the hole in the wall with the kitchen. That's where they always film it. But child, the funniest part is when they get ready to go to another clip, why come they show the house up there across from the street from the 7-Eleven? Y'all should have been working on the outside versus that. Child, let me tell y'all something. Now, when they go over there to Nail Fletcher and Kristen house, honey, they all up in the bedroom, they everywhere. They all through the house, honey. But honey, y'all know Nail Fletcher got a beautiful home, honey. It's a beautiful child. And that house that Kimmy and Lemonhead is and child, they was out there on the back porch. They could have rented anybody back porch. I said, Lord have mercy. But honey, they be picking that Tuna Cat. I be like, dang. Miss Miss Stacey Davis says BBL now knew about Chris scamming ass. She's got liens all over that house for not paying taxes to the IR and the S, honey. Miss Maria says, no, the baby talk. Yeah, the baby talk. Yep, baby talk. My thought says, yeah, I don't know what happened, but I had to hit the live to catch up with the chat. I was behind. Baby, I need you to stay on point now. They ain't like you. You had a PV. You had a poke. You had a PV, girl. Time to change. That's too much right there, child. Stay woke, my thoughts. Stay woke, baby. Stay woke. Miss Maria says, I don't feel no way tired about CK and Scott 1.0. 1.0, 2.0, 3.0. None of them modes. None of them mofos up in that piece. Yes, that piece right there. Let me see y'all. Let me see. I got thing. Let me thank y'all. Y'all know I'm about to be 58 years old this coming year. The good Lord let me live to see. So y'all just hold on. Let me see what else I remember. Miss says Tuna Cat House looks just like a hole on the wall club in the hood. I tell y'all, I think the folk be laughing at them when they put that when they get ready to leave up out of there. That's the only room they show in that house, and they ain't gonna show. They got it's only a portion of that particular room you're gonna see. Other than that, honey, you ain't about to see too much, honey. Mm-mm. I said, well, what happened to all that money? That girl had almost $1 million, honey. That whole house should be looking like something, honey. But that little part that they pulled together, it looked nice, child. I ain't about to lie to you. And y'all know that's when Wildebeest used to go live. That's where she sat right there. Tuna Cat had to fill her in. Manda, if you don't know that, you make sure you stand right here in this spot right here. Tuna Cat house, look real down. They go upstairs like on the Cosby Show, and that's the end of the ship of the house. Oh my goodness, Miss Maria says I saw Scott 1.0 house on Google Earth after the Zen Garden paperwork showed the address. Child, I couldn't believe it. Shaking my head. Not even grass in the front yard. Baby, they ain't got no grass out there. Child, I cannot. Miss S. says that my thoughts, the Cosby had more steps on the set than Tuna Cat got in that broke down house. Ooh, child. Mm. Miss my thoughts says Maria, that's how the million knots live. So you're clowning right now. You're really clowning. Child, y'all not about to tell me the banks gave me about $800,000, and that's all I did. They still up there lying about these here properties, child. Don't never show you a completed a project that they did ever started or done. She threw some name out there about another project or some bullshit that she's supposed to be working on. Some child. I don't know. But honey, they ain't another lie. Just lies. Lie on you. Just lie for no reason. Keep on lying on that show about maybe one day that I guess the people that say if you're speaking into existence, it would happen. And so maybe they saying if I'm gonna keep speaking into existence till we own some businesses or some bullshit. Don't y'all get up here trying to get me to lie, cause I don't know. Make it make sense, honey. But that's what they're doing. That's all they do. A lie, 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 lie. Child like it now. My thoughts is Martha took 700K to Georgia and spent 100K in the club. Make it rain, make it rain. That's what I take her that did a girl down there in Georgia. She got a plenty of sense, honey. Quiet on the set, honey. Hold on. Don't you move. She said, you can go on over there and pretend like you the family man on that damn stupid ass show. Where's my sweet at? Cause I got some money. Miss Maria says the show Tuna Cat's bedroom and it looked like Motel 6, except it was messy. Clothes all over the place. They showed the dining room once. It was so small and crowded they couldn't even move. Good Lord. Jesus. Ever since the show been on, whenever they was in that house, look like the same house to me. She always had clothes, pocketbooks, and all that bullshit all over the room and stuff. Child, I could not. It- Child, I cannot. It don't take much to clean up no house, child. Miss Sexy Diva says Maria, she couldn't have brought some grass. She's a millionaire. Let her tell it. Child, if you can't afford no grass, honey, I don't know what to tell you. But I wonder why she ain't rah-rahing at Alonda like she be rah-rahing about everybody else. Child just laying around there crying. Laying and crying. That's all she doing, laying and crying. Cause Martha done told her, you better not. You better not. She ain't about to mess with Alonda, honey. Mm-mm. My thought says she could have did a bit of cleaning beforehand. Show me you're nasty for real. And her mother said, y'all, she gonna have the food truck everywhere. Y'all come on and support. Child, come on in the room. Yes, come on in the room. Child, I don't want to go in them that folk room, child. I was scared, honey. I don't want them popping off and jumping off on me, honey. I won't be coming in that room, honey. No, 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 no. Not me, honey. Y'all go over there in the room. Go in the room and won't come back out. Miss Maria says, I looked at black on Google too, shaking my head. It looked like a closet in an abandoned strip mall. The parking lot had about 10 parking spaces with potholes. Potholes. The potholes, girl. Potholes. Oh, potholes. Girl, I could not, honey. No, wait, Lord Jesus. Girl, that don't sound good to me. Potholes. Oh Lord, gonna tear everybody from the car up and everything else. I'm gonna need some brakes and scrubbers and shovels. A child gonna need a lot of work. Child, I wouldn't even drive the Buick down there. That Buick that gave my Cobra to drive. I wouldn't even take the Buick down there. I'm gonna need a front end lined up with that there. Not about to mess up my Buick, honey. Hey, y'all talk about Bird Buick, honey, but that thing might be riding good and smooth, honey. Miss Deep says, I got that cheap looking ass furniture now. That baby doll furniture. Ooh, child, ever since that girl been on the show, she been nasty. You ain't never seen the Queen of Reality house looking like that there, honey. Never, ever, ever, ever. That right there tell you she ain't got no singing. Child, I would have been embarrassed. Well, I can only imagine that paramedic people got to go up in that house at one night to get somebody. Child, they going to be kicking stuff everywhere trying to get to the patient. hmm My thought says people eat from a woman that had a roach crawling on the wall while she was cooking. No, thank you. I will be fasting. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Girl, ain't about to do it, child. I ain't going in that room right there. Miss Maria says, who want to buy anything off that broke down roach coat? Child, I guess it may be the people down there where they is in that neck of the wood, honey. Might be them that folk, child. I don't know. And then if they trying to get anything off the truck or that little taste of hungry, um, they want a discount or they gonna want it for free. Something of that nature. Y'all know how Martell say things of that nature. Something of that nature, child. I don't know, y'all. It's just a mess if you ask me, honey. But honey, you need to clean up your house. Teach your children how to clean up too. Teach your children how to clean up. Miss Maria to my thought fasting. Yes, honey, I be fasting too. Sure would. I wouldn't want none. You don't know when the time changes. It just seems like the day goes by so fast, child. Child, I suppose. Seem like I'm supposed to be taking a nap or something. I don't know, child. I be doing things. My thoughts is people better look closer at that steak potato meat might be not the that's too much stuff on that thing, honey. I wouldn't be able to do nothing with it. Miss Sensitivity says wildebeest looks nasty. Looks like she don't wash her hands while cooking and eat out the pot. Child, I cannot. Mm, I don't want to be eating nobody's food. If you're doing too much with your nose while you cooking and stuff, I don't want your food. I can't do it. Miss Maria says Mel's garage was cleaner than Tuna and Ump's house. Ooh, child, yes. My thought says Bush campus, please hit the like button. You still have time. Thank you. And they still up over here, my thoughts, huh? They up over in here. Child, I tell you, I don't know what's wrong with the people. Whose house? Our house. That's gonna be my next thumbnail, y'all. Whose house? Our house. They're coming over here to our house, y'all. Y'all come on up in the room, child, and drop down here in this good old chat, engage, interact, and all that kind of stuff, child. Just come on in, honey. Just come on in. Stop peeping over there in the bushes, children. Y'all should be tired by now. Y'all keep wasting gas every day. Lord have mercy, honey. What's wrong with y'all? Come on up in here, child. But yeah, y'all know what I thought about? I thought about this, y'all. Ever since the Queen of Reality left the show, have y'all ever seen Tuna Cat or Side Head at Nell Fletcher's house? I'll wait, y'all. Because we seen our mamas up over at Nell's house. But have y'all ever seen them go over there to Nell Fletcher's house? They riding by. I wonder why. Why y'all? What cause? And this here y'all was way before the fallout. This was way before the fallout. Cheers. I said, well, okay. And Kim said, hell no, I ain't going over there. That damn big ass house. I done lost mine. I done lost mine. Child, I cannot, honey. But I was trying to figure that out, child. I thought about that the other day. I said, well, I ain't never seen them over there to the pleasures. I don't know what caused, child, but anyway, it is what it is. Well, honey, it's just a mess going on, child. It's a mess. Thank you, Miss Maria. It's still a mess going on out there, child. My thoughts is I would not let them rats in my house, period. Girl, they might have some of them there, what they call them thing, them beggar bugs, child. All it takes is one. And can you imagine have to have the sterminator? I know what I said, not the exterminator, the sterminator to come out there to a house like that to try to get rid of the bugs that them folks done brought up over there at your house. Honey, you can't let people in your house like you used to do way back in the olden days, child. You never know what they got gonna pop off up in your house and be left in there, child. It costs quite a penny, probably, if you have to get the sternate out there to try to calm them little cockabugs down. Child, don't do cockabugs, honey. No, I can't do the cockabugs. Child, I'm scared to death. I love me some summertime, child, but yeah, the bed bugs, honey, bed bugs, the low bugs, the high bugs, all them, that kind of bugs, child. I Ooh, child, my legs look too pretty for the bed bugs to be nibbling on, honey. I can't be doing that, honey. I'm just scared. Where the water at? Ooh, child, water break. Y'all heard the flash. Y'all heard, don't you? Girl, I be pulling it, child. I be pulling. Child, like water ain't never been so good to me. I don't know what's going on, but water's good. They say it's good for you, child. I don't know. Then the good people tell me you're not supposed to drink too much water. But I don't know, child. Because of how they acted at Mayo. Y'all seen how that side end when she did get a chance to go over there to film with Mel, how she be trying to look around at Mel's home. What you trying to peep around at Mel's home for like that, honey? She used to give quite extravagant little parties for the girls and stuff, honey. What you looking like that for? Like you ain't never been up in there before. Child, y'all know she was mad the first time the show came on when they were driving down there where Mel and that bastard was living at, and they were like nice neighborhood. Oh Lord! And the y'all that's when they got the Sarges out there on the back porch, honey, and they was driving and they was driving and they was looking. Child, when they landed at the address, they said, "Whoa, wait, what? She living large like this? What? Couldn't believe, couldn't believe." Couldn't believe it, y'all. Mel let y'all remember that time they had that meeting. Mel said, "You see how I move? You see how I take my vacations? You see how I do this, how I do that, how." Girl, they got pissed off right then. They said, "I wish she shut the f up." Sound like she want to be bragging. No, she won't bragging. She was just speaking of the good Lord's blessings, honey. That's it. Miss Maria said they didn't get to go to Weather Girls until they paid at the rent party. Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off on the left, y'all. Set it off. Come on and set it off. Nah, honey. I know Mel, like, I should not have let that spirit of Kim's come up in my house, honey. She had good people going there with the oil. Yes, honey, they needed the oil up in there. My thoughts is I never understood why people get upset because people live in nice looking, clean homes. Filthy act. Well, I don't either my thoughts, but you know what? Even with that house that Tisha got, it's a blessing from God because there's a lot of people that don't have it, but she can take that blessing that God has given her. It's a roof up over her head. She don't have to let it go down like that, honey. She can keep it clean. Because way back in the 60s when I was born, honey, we lived in little houses about like that what the Tuna is living in, but you can best believe it's always clean, baby. People ain't always had stuff. But you take what you got and you do what you do with your child. Everybody know how to clean up. Let me tell you, that was a house rules every Saturday morning, honey. Every Saturday morning, you got to get up and get the dusting and the cleaning, and you got to get all kinds of chores done. Grass, paper picked up. Girl, we had things we had to do, honey. Child, we sure did. Mhm. My thought said she not showing she appreciate. That's what I'm talking about right there, honey. It's the little thing. It's the little things. He gonna give you the little things to see how appreciative you is before he give you something else. Yeah, come on, people. No, she ain't got no sense. I ain't hear nobody teaching nothing. I guess, child. I don't know. I don't know, honey. I just know I want to know her mother baby uh baked potato, and I love me a good old baked potato, a little taste of bacon, a little salt, pepper, honey. Bacon bits up there, a little sour cream. Child, ain't nothing like a good old baked potato. Girl, y'all couldn't trick me on one of them, honey. Y'all trying to set up some stuff and trying to take me out of here. Oh Lord, they're trying to take me out of here. Don't y'all never send me one of them that baked potato. I don't want to be a part of it, honey. And no, ma'am. Mm-mm. My thought says there are a lot of people living in the projects with homes so clean. She has no excuse. Size don't matter on this. This I guess matter on this. I guess end. It does not, honey. There's no excuse for you to be living in filth. It is no excuse, child. I don't feel no waste time for anybody that don't matter one uh, uh matter on this size one. Yeah. Um it doesn't matter, child. She just ain't got no sense, no home training. We had Saturday chores with a break for Soul Train. Yeah, ooh, Don Cornelius, come, ooh, y'all better come on in here. Miss Sensitivity says my aunt stayed in the project with 7 kids, 3 bedroom, and apartment stayed clean, smelling good, nice furniture. That part right there. My thought says in Maria, there is 6 of us. I am on the bottom there, and my big sis used to do most of the work for me. My thought says, it says, David, that's what I am talking about. Miss Maria says, my thoughts, there are 4 of us. I'm second, so I had to do my own chores. Child, I would have baked a bunch. They ain't feel no sorry about me for me, hon. They ain't never felt no sorry for me. I was the baby. I said, well, daggone. I don't know. People around me, the babies seem like they the oldest, and the oldest seem like the babies. I be like, well, just make that make sense. I can't make no sense out of that bullshit. I just flowed with it, honey. It is what it is. I just said one of these days I was gonna be grown, honey. That's what I said, child. But every time when I wished I was still a kid again. When you get out here in the real world, there be times you be like, Lord, I wish I could be a kid again. Just for a little bit. But sometimes y'all know life get to life and honey. Mhm. Look at it. Uh, Last month, what's this here? March, January, February. February was a month for me, honey. The first thing, it was real cold. My my heat went out in my car and had to get 2 parts done over there at the place, honey. That's about $1,000. And then the next after that happened, child, then I went with that phone situation, child, running me up and down the road. Reminded me when I was trying to renew my license and I had to go down there. I thought I was gonna have to drag my ex-husband back up here just for me to get my license renewed. Child, I was wore out. All that running around and stuff just tires me out, honey. I had to get the phone thing done next. I said, well, Lord, I had to tell myself, the good Lord don't put no more on you than you can bear. Child, that phone took me around there. It almost took me down through there. But I just threw my hand up and I said, yeah, I don't care. I ain't trying to call nobody. It is what it is. I just took a break, child. And it was okay. I made it through. I'm trying to pass these tests because we be giving tests throughout our life, and things come at you. You got to learn to remain calm and do what you can. You see you can't do nothing with it. Just stop. Just stop. This Maria says, in my thoughts, every once in a while, my older sister would do something she shouldn't have, and I would back blackmail her to do my chores. Lord have mercy. My thought says my oldest brother used to get a stomach ache when it was his time to wash the dishes. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. That part right there. Child, I cannot. I cannot, child. But yeah, those was the good days way back when, child. That girl, she better learn how to take that little house that God gave her and do something with it. Child, you can take a house like that, get out there and plant you some grass, put you some flowers and stuff out there. There's some things you can do for yourself. And just get out there, you get that yard looking good. Child, if she had the yard looking good, you wouldn't be focused so much on the house and the window, on your window pane and all that bullshit going on, child. But they don't do all of that. So I said, okay, it is what it is, child. It is what it is, child. I don't get it, but she like it, I love it, child. She like it, I love it. Maybe one day. And then it ain't never 2 kids in the house now, should it be? Anyway, you ain't teaching. Never mind. No, I ain't gonna touch it. 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 Mm-mm. But child, Royce Reese, child, I hope her son gets the help that he needs and all of this stuff. My thought says Tuna Cat is too proud and seems to think she is too good to live where she lives. Well, that's why come she there, baby. That's how come she's right there, huh? Mm-hmm. That part. Uh, that clan is very weird. Snots and Mama Beast. Ooh, Tuna Cat. My Miss Marissa, my thoughts that well, she had the money to move. Why didn't she just move? Yeah. My thought says that Maria, they are broke. I think if they had it like that, we never would have seen the current house. That part right there. But that's a shame to have gotten that type of money from bank, whether it's a loan or not. I'm the type of person. A lot of people like to spend their money on foolery outside or whatever. I love to spend my money in the house. Therefore, every time I walk in, I can say, if I ain't got for $2, I can see where the rest of my money went at. I can point it out. But when you just got money going up in the air and all of that, and you can't figure out and what happened to the money, that's the problem right there. So, I don't feel no waste tired in the words of my mom, Miss Maria. I don't feel no waste tired about what her house looked like because, she went and got that money. Now you got to struggle to pay that money back. You're trying to figure out how you're going to keep that BBL up and all that bullshit, honey. So it is what it is, child. I don't know. I don't care. And that's it. That's all. My thought says I am happy in a big or small home as long as it's mine. Absolutely, absolutely, honey. You know what? My thoughts. I'm gonna say it like this: a house is kind of like your clothes. It's not what you wear; it's how you wear it. It's the same thing with your house. I'm just saying it ain't that doesn't matter how big it is. It's just what you do with what you got. How about that? Miss Maria says that my thoughts, you probably right. I do wonder why production don't just rent, lease some high end properties for family. For who? Them the scallywag, not the scallywag. Girl, I cannot do that. Mm-mm. But child, I have enjoyed y'all. We've been out here for about 2 hours. Y'all get me every time. Prayers up for Joyce Reed and her son, or whatever they got going on. Prayers up for Miss Tina, Romika's mom. Put some pink hearts in the chat for justice for Romika. Those folks over there, they be doing the most stuff, y'all. They really do. So prayers up for them. Don't forget to keep Miss Sonia and family and Miss Dorothy and family in prayer. Um, and that's really about it. Y'all. I ain't got no more. Y'all know we had to gossip, but we just a little bit nosy, just a little bit. Hold on. But thank y'all so much for putting the hearts in. Time flies when you are having fun. Absolutely. Miss Maria says my thoughts. Read that one. Miss Sain says good night. Miss Sain, we love you. Miss Sexy Diva, thank you for the pink hearts for Romika. Prayers up, prayers up. Thank you for the prayer hands. Thank y'all so much for all. God bless. Yes, absolutely. Miss Maria says, thanks for dropping in on the live. We hope you were entertained. Until the next time, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your evening. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I won't be multitasking tomorrow. So uh, y'all see something, you say something. Holla at a girl. Holla at your girl, y'all. Holla at me. That's right. Justice for Ramika and prayers for her family, y'all, because this is just it's just so unfair to me for her mom to have lost her daughter 5 months ago and people to be like poking fun and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, it ain't no fun till the rabbits got the gun. So justice for Romika. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for watching. To the bush campers, thank you for giving me my views. I greatly appreciate it. Maybe one day you'll learn and say, I'm a stepping out on faith. There ain't nobody, we don't bite. And we're not about to argue with nobody. And just pop on down in the chat and, chat it up with the good people and show love and enjoy yourself. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I ain't got no more for y'all. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Bye.